Hello and welcome to another Rock Climber Life video. I am your host, Jeff Zafford. Today we're reviewing the Metolius Ultralight Master Cam. This is a new cam from Metolius, and this is a redesign from their original Master Cam, which is a single stem cam. The previous cams from years ago were all dual stem cams from Metolius, but this is a single stem cam, and again, this is the redesign of that original Master Cam, the Ultralight Master Cam. So they went through a bunch of measures to save weight, and I also think that they improved on the original as well, just by making it more functional and easier to place. Starting from the sling end and moving towards the lobes, the sling has a Super Bomber, Dyneema or Spectra. I'm not sure the exact material, but this type of material is just bomb proof. Just make sure that there's no abrasions or cuts on it, and this stuff per weight is stronger than steel. Moving up next is the thumb loop. They got rid of that original thumb loop, which had some wire in it, and they saved weight by getting rid of that, and all you have is this little kind of plunger assembly. So your thumb is placed on the inside of the cam like this, inside of the webbing, and you can easily manipulate the cam in this manner. So that thumb loop, getting rid of that definitely saves weight. They also cut down weight savings in the lobes and also the trigger as well. The trigger is also, as you can see, color coded for this cam. This is a number 7 or a size 7, and it's blue. So the trigger is blue as well, so you can easily find that color on your rack and you say, okay, I know this size crack is a Metolius blue or a Metolius number 7. But they also saved weight and also made it more usable by putting holes into each side of the trigger. So if you get a cam really deep stuck into a crack, sometimes you can't get back there and reach the trigger. So what you have to do is use your nut tool with a little hook on the end and pull the trigger in that way. So before, these were angled and they didn't have those cuts, but now they do, so you can grab that little hook, that nut tool, and pull back on the cam and manipulate the lobes. So this is, like I said before, a single stem cam. There's 2 small wires running up to the head of the cam, and they're protected by like a little plastic sheath. The cam wires are, in this case, a nylon material. This is a really durable cord, and the top of the cam, as you can see, is also colored blue. And then the lobes are CNC machined rather than stamped or extruded. So that makes sure that each lobe to lobe in the manufacturing process is more accurate and more consistent. I also like that all Metolius cams have the color-coded kind of green, yellow, and red. Green meaning if you place the cam and it's in the green range, like if the rock is touching the green, you're good to go. If you're yellow, be careful with that one. And if you're in the red range, it's way too open, and that's not a safe placement. You're going to need to pick a larger cam so you can get down into that green range. This is a single axis cam, not to be confused with dual axis cams. Like a lot of black diamond cams are dual axis. A single axis cam, it will help you save weight, but the downside with single axis is you don't get the range. So each cam will have a smaller size range versus a dual axis cam. So that's kind of a give and take relationship there. You have to decide if you want to have the weight savings, especially in a cam designed to be as ultralight as you can get. I believe Metolius is saying that this is the lightest cam on the market versus a dual axis cam, which has more range. But the first thing I noticed when I first picked up this cam was I really like the action. It has a really snappy action. It doesn't feel mushy or hard to manipulate. It's almost like if you've ever handled a compound bow, where it's hard to pull, and then it's easy and kind of snaps into that, furthest retracted position. That's how this is. It's a little difficult at first, and then it just opens all the way up, and it's really easy to place. So if you're super pumped and you're trying to place that crux cam, this is going to make that really easy. You can just grab these, hammer them down, stick it in the crack, and you're good to go. Paired with the Ultralight Master Cam is a matching FS Mini 2 carabiner. This is a super light, super small cam. I've reviewed these before. These are not my first choice for like a quick draw or you know, using like to clip your rope in, because they're just too small for me. My entire hand can cover this up, but they are ideal for this case, which is a racking cam. So you can get the rack set, which matches the Metolius cams, and you can easily see in your harness, you know, there's blue powder coating all over these cams, so you can see exactly that that's the Metolius blue cam. So it's a great setup, super ultralight. And one thing I did not mention is I like single stem cams a lot more than dual stem cams, because when you place them in a horizontal crack, they're flexible. So this thing is not going to be stiff in a crack and cause it to walk or possibly come out. When you place this in a horizontal crack, it will flex around the lip of the crack. So I really like that. They're not too wobbly, they're just stiff enough that they're easy to place, but at the same time will bend over a crack in the event of a fall. But overall, this is a great cam, super ultralight, really well built. And one of the best parts about Metolius is their cams are still made in Bend, Oregon. Everything is manufactured, tested, everything is in-house right there in the Metolius factory in Bend, Oregon. So made in the USA. So that's an important feature for you, and it should be with a lot of products these days. Make sure to support a company like Metolius. And with that, this has been another Rock Climber Life video. Be sure to check out the blog, rockclimberlife.com, for more. Thanks for watching.